Everyone. I'm going to talk to you about Paula Deen. Paula Deen was terminated from her Food Network job in June of 2013 following a revelation that she had used racial slurs during a deposition for a 2012 racial and sexual discrimination lawsuit by a former employee. According to the NBC News, Paula used the N-word and wanted slaves to serve a wedding dinner. According to the E! News, her brother, Bubba Hares, were sued for sexual harassment and racial slurs. Paula Deen also didn't interfere with racial remarks and jokes that were said at her restaurant. Therefore, Paula Deen has lost major endorsement deals, including from Walmart, Target, QVC, Smithfield Foods, Caesars Entertainment, and JCPenney's, Sears, and Kmart. When this happened, she was totally canceled from the Food Network. Her shows did not air on the Food Network. I believe people can change. I believe people can heal and learn from their mistakes. I truly believe that Paula Deen has done that. She really tried to rebrand her brand when she went on Dancing with the Stars in 2015. I don't support anyone who talks about African Americans in that manner because African Americans were sent into slavery by their own people. And yes, they have a lot of angry connotation towards white Americans and the Caucasian Americans because their legacies were, in slavery. I would not talk in this manner. I find it to be vile. Racial slurs and any type connotation is harmful. Children learn from watching adults do things and watching adults talk in a certain way. They can learn when adults are saying cuss words. Cuss words are harmful. Not everyone likes cuss words. Not everyone likes profanity all the time. It can trigger some people, and it has triggered a lot of people in this community, in the anti-Scientology community, be vulgar or distasteful with the comments, claiming people know people when they don't. This is why I say there's a lot of cowards that sit behind a keyboard and say what they want to say and talk a lot of damaging information about others when they have not gotten to know people or gotten to know their true character. I truly believe Paula Deen has learned from all of her mistakes. And her recipes, they made me laugh when she always said, "You need a stick of butter." But sometimes I held off on the stick of butter thing. I've been trying to hold back with my recipes with salt, a lot of salt, because I do have high blood pressure. I am on medication for it. I'm on amlodipine for it. I just think people just need to be respectful of one another. I truly believe people can learn from their mistakes. I truly believe Paula Deen has, and she's regained her image and has worked very hard to regain that image. There are things that do trigger others on a daily basis or upset others on a daily basis. Just be mindful of that fact. That's why I try to be all-inclusive in any discussion with religion, because each religion has a different origin story. Like, Native Americans have a different origin story than the Bible story. They don't necessarily believe in heaven or hell. Whereas we might think, like the stuff that's coming out of the Appalachian Mountains might be demonic. Or might have origins in folklore, in Native American folklore. Be kind. Be kind in your everyday life. Support the people you love. Support the families you want to love. And I really hope my video on the California homeless crisis helps people. I am going to put out resources for the Californians on my YouTube page in the community tab. So that way people can get those resources out. I've already put out a resource community tab for anyone who is facing homelessness in Delaware. You can go see that because there are a lot of veterans who are homeless. And there's a lot of children that are born into poverty and they don't want to be there. And there's people that have suffered through things in life that have made them stronger. Like the fact that I was raised by a single parent. Like the fact that I've gone through hell in my life. And I don't make any bones about it. Everyone has gone through hell. But just coming together and being kind is what I'm about. And this is what my channel is doing moving forward. And making it known that people can change. However, when you have a minor attracted person that even the probation officer said wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, I don't think he can change. I really don't. Even the probation officers were saying he was not doing what he was supposed to be doing. And he was just living off of his mother's money because he was living at home. When you support people who are kind, it shows your true character. It shows your true worth. It shows who you are as a human being. Having empathy for others is key. I have a lot of empathy for others. This is why I know I'm not a narcissist. And this is why I know what has been said about me is disgraceful. Ian Wallace, you don't even know me. That's all I'm going to say about that because you don't know what I've been through in my life. You don't know anything about me. But you want to sit here behind a keyboard and lie about my character. I don't take that lightly. So I'm just going to move forward with my channel and do the meaningful content that is meaningful to me. Governor Newsom, you should be held accountable for your actions by not giving the $20 billion that you received to help homelessness and give that money to the homeless people. Because what you are doing is lying. These Democratic people do not go down to where Skid Row is or do not go down to the homeless shelters to see what's actually going on. They want to talk about affordability. But they haven't done the work. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Take time for your family and friends. Do the things you love. Support the people you love. I truly believe people can change their human nature and human behavior. And also can retrain their brain when they do escape a cult. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Take time for your family and friends. And do the things you love. Support the people you love. Have a wonderful day. Have a happy Thursday, everyone.